Plays to the point. Instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, along with my brother, Howie.
Howdy, howdy.
He did it right. Here, for episode number 21.
I did it right?
Podcast. Yep, you did it right. You turned the right way that time. How you been? How's it going?
It's blistering cold here, and we're supposed to get like 7 inches of snow today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got home this morning. It was minus 10.
Ooh.
Then Tuesday, Wednesday, I think we're supposed to have lows in and around close to minus 30.
Wow.
That's before the wind chill. That's just a straight, solid.
Wow.
Freeze your butt off.
Wow.
Yeah, Tuesday right now it's forecasted our low minus 27.
Nice.
But at least now we're supposed to get some snow. Maybe I could use my freaking snowshoes for the change.
Yeah. That would be nice. You're frozen. Oh, no, you're not. Not much been going on here. Just working and getting the house ready for market. Gave Rogie a bath yesterday. Exciting stuff. It was All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend has been... Did you get to see any of it?
No, I didn't really care because as soon as I saw the scores, it was like, I don't care.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I mean, no one tries anyway. I mean, it's no more than just. It's just like a bunch of guys just getting together and screwing around. Basically, is what it is.
It's basically what it is. Yeah.
So it's like, why watch it?
It's really more for that city. So you can go and pay a ticket and go see all those stars in one place. I guess.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
But it's not the same though now without the celebrity coaches.
But I watched it. It was fun. I don't know. The Central beat up on...
I would still like them. I would still like to see, although now you really can't do it anymore because they don't really, in reality, exist anymore. But have an all-goon game.
Have a what game?
All goons.
Oh, an all-goon just...
Yeah, an all-goon game. Just fights.
Just a
the
game
way the
of
league is now,
penalty minutes.
Yeah, it's just the way the league is now. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
There's just really there's no enforcers anymore, and that's what's sad.
Yeah. The game is different now. It's changed. You know.
Yeah. Whether it's for the better, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's more old school. I like, but I liked having the enforcer in the game.
I do too. I think it was more of a defensive game back then. The scores were low, and
yeah, which I prefer it that way. I want to.
Yeah. And nowadays, you have to have fast skaters, and you have to have goal scorers.
Yeah, I mean, for me to enjoy a high-scoring game, it's got to be lopsided, where one team is just, they're up 8-0.
Like the Central Division did to Pacific Division yesterday.
Yeah, I mean that.
like that.
I don't mind it when it's completely lopsided, but if it's going to be a high score, I'd rather see it one way.
Yeah.
Just have a team just basically get just wiped off the ice.
Yep. So we had the All-Star weekend. I don't know. I'm just ready to get back into the season again. We do have a couple dates coming up. We have the Stadium Series with Philadelphia and is it Boston? Or
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's Boston.
or is it Chicago?
I believe it's Boston.
Yeah.
Chicago just played.
Oh
Chicago
yeah,
just played.
so it's Boston, and that happens like on the 23rd, and then Monday the 25th is the trade deadline. So things should start happening here pretty soon.
Okay.
Other than that, other than the All-Star and the Metropolitan Division won the tournament, I guess. So congrats to them. I don't know. What else can you say about All-Star Week? It's just, you're just hoping that nobody gets hurt. You just go, don't get hurt.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
I don't know. It's all for fun, but whatever. I don't know if you're going to do that kind of stuff. I don't know if this is the time to do it right in the middle of the season, or we've talked about this before, and
Yeah. I'd rather just see him just get rid of it and just do the skills part of it, and that's it.
Yeah. So, we can get into the standings. They are all in a break this weekend, so the standings really haven't changed all that much.
Well, for me, they have.
Well, okay.
They have changed.
Okay, we'll get there then.
Okay.
All right. So let's start off in the Atlantic, as usual. Tampa Bay leads that division with 76 points, followed by Toronto with 62, and Montreal closing in at 61. Boston right in there now at 59. Buffalo with 54. Florida with 48. Detroit with 45, and Ottawa with 43. Not much of a change there.
Buffalo's they're in a tough spot right now.
Who?
Buffalo.
Well, they are.
As of right now, they are not in a playoff spot. They're on that outside edge bubble.
Right.
Which is not good.
I know that, but I'm gonna believe. I'm believing.
You have to believe. Buffalo.
Yeah.
Have to believe.
But the teams that have to fall away, they're good teams, and they're tough. The Rangers have been playing well lately.
Yeah, because if you look at, well, actually, we'll get into it. Let me run through the Metropolitan real quick.
All right.
Jump into the playoff thing for that
conference.
Metropolitan, sitting on top there, you got the New York Islanders, which is great.
Yep, I love it.
Great to see the Isles up in front.
Yep.
Haven't seen that since late 70s, early 90s, or early 80s.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Sitting on top with 63 points. They're followed by Washington with 60, who are followed closely by Columbus with 59, who are followed very closely as well by Pittsburgh with 58 points.
Yep.
Coming up behind them is Carolina with 54. Rangers right now sitting in 6th with 49. Philadelphia bringing up the 7th spot with 44, and in the rear, which is expected. New Jersey with 43.
Yeah.
But looking at that conference right now, you got Boston and Pittsburgh holding on to that wild card spot, both with 59 and 58 points respectively.
Yeah.
Buffalo is 4 points back of Pittsburgh. But if you look at that, to get Buffalo in there, of all the teams that are in a spot right now, Tampa Bay, Toronto, Montreal, Isles, Washington, Columbus, Boston, Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
who would you want to see out to get Buffalo in? For me, I'd probably say Pittsburgh because they're just always there.
Right. And I agree. It'd be just nice to see Buffalo in and maybe Pittsburgh out because they're in it every year.
Yeah. And that's another reason to jumping out of hockey real quick to go to football. That's another reason why I'm so sick of football too. Is that New England's in the damn Super Bowl every year.
I know it.
It's at the start of the season. They just say it should just be the New England Bowl, and just everyone's vying for a position to see who plays New England.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way, though. I mean, it's New England's just been good. I hate them. I don't,
See, and I do too. I hate them, which is sad because I used to like them when they sucked. I liked them. Like when they got in the Super Bowl, in 85 for the first time, when they just got
against
clobbered
Chicago. Was it Chicago? Then? Yeah.
Yeah. That was great. I loved seeing them in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Which
actually, speaking of that Super Bowl, that has historical. That has historic moment in our family.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it really?
That was the Super Bowl. We were how would you say it? Basically, somewhat banned from Sue's house.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
What's not really saying?
Yeah, you're never having the Super Bowl here again.
You're not welcome in this house again.
Yeah, you're done. All right, let's move on.
So yeah, I'd say of those teams, yeah, I'd rather see Pittsburgh out, I guess, to get Buffalo back in.
Yeah.
But and plus too, you got Carolina sitting there too, also with 54.
That's right.
So it's Buffalo's got some workout. They've got to come back in this. I don't want to say call it second half because it's less than that, but
right.
This back end of the season,
right?
They really got to turn things around.
They will. And I'm wondering if they're going to do something at the trade deadline or kind of stick with what they got.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah,
but with the trade deadline too coming up, I'm going to be curious. The team I'm kind of watching for is Columbus to see what they do with
Bobrovsky.
With Bobrovsky.
Yeah, it'll be.
Will he stick with him, or will he sign? Will he want to just try the free market, or will they just unload it and go another direction and trade him?
I don't know.
It'll be tough. It'll be interesting to see what they do there.
Yep. Moving over into the West and the Central Division. Topping that division off are two teams tied at 64 with Winnipeg and Nashville. Followed by Minnesota, Howie. They're starting to come back.
Yeah.
They've got 3 wins in a row.
And this is why I said the standings changed for me, because I was saying I won't be happy unless, because generally if generally the teams that get a playoff spot at the All-Star break are generally percentage-wise will end up getting in.
Mm.
But I'm still kind of uneasy only because of the point differential between them and getting out of the playoffs, even though they're sitting in third.
Well,
But I have a better feeling about it.
all right. I think I feel pretty good about them. I don't think that unless Dallas gets real hot or Colorado, those are the two teams that you would really have to worry about. And maybe like Vancouver or Anaheim,
Yeah.
one of them. But yeah, they're playing better. They're playing better, and I don't know. Are you hearing anything about trade rumors with them? I know they didn't they just.
Well, we just traded away Niederreiter. He went to Carolina.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't heard anything more as far as if anything they're going to make any more moves or any rumors. So I don't know.
Right. So then, following Minnesota, we have Dallas with 52, Colorado with 52, St. Louis for 49, and Chicago with 45. And Chicago just picked up somebody from the Kings. They were in their system. And they got a draft pick for him. So Chicago's trying to do some things to make some changes. They do have 2 wins in a row. But they've got a long road to hoe.
No, I don't see Chicago squeaking in there.
No.
I think they're at this point. It's just finish out the season and figure out.
I think they're in that same boat the Kings are in. They're just
Yeah, they're getting old and
just no goal scorers and no,
yeah.
just a struggling bunch.
Jumping over to the Pacific, on top there you have Calgary, and they're starting to pull away in this division now.
Yeah, they're looking really good.
Top 71 points.
Mm-hmm.
They are followed by San Jose with 65. Vegas is starting to make their comeback still.
Yeah.
They're sitting in third at 62. They are trailed by Vancouver with 52. Anaheim with 51. Arizona sitting in sixth with 50. They are trailed closely by Edmonton with 49 and LA still bottom with 44.
Right. So it'll be interesting to see what LA does come trade deadline, if they're going to do anything or just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. They're very, very hard for me to watch because they just don't seem to move the puck well. They can't get the puck in the net for nothing.
Yeah.
Defensively, at times they look okay, and then at times they just look slow. They're slow. They just look like they're moving half the speed of whoever they're playing.
Well, that's because, the majority of their players are walkers.
Oh, I don't know. It's just...
They're starting to use those double edge blades.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just really hard. I just can't wait for the season to end. You know, I just want to see him do well, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't think it's management. I don't think it's the problem is there. I don't think, like Luke, I don't think it's Luke Robitaille or Rob Blake. Although I don't know. But whatever. They press on. They have one win under their belt right now. They can't seem to get past that 3. They've had 3 once, I think, this year.
Oh, 3. Was that their biggest streak?
I
3
think.
wins?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. So that's it. That's the standings as of 127. I guess we'll wrap it up here, Howie, if you have nothing else.
No, I'm good.
All right. Thank you all for listening and watching the podcast. Go out to www.thepuckdropshere.com and check out our past and present podcasts right there on the podcast page. Give us a like on Facebook. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, all that stuff. Send us an email at jonandhowie@puckdropshere.com. Until next time, next week, we bid you all a fine adieu.
Okay.